Hey, Kim, we're still on for lunch today, right?
Sure, yes.
What are you looking for? I told you it's my treat this time.
Oh, thank you, Mandy. Well, I can't find my rent receipt. I just paid it this morning and I just had it and now I can't find it. It's got to be somewhere in this purse.
You mean you get a receipt for rent from your landlord when
I
you
sure
pay your
do.
rent?
Yeah, I sure do. Every time I pay, you never know when you might need to show proof of payment or use it to apply for some program that would give you some sort of benefit. Like, what if you had lost your job and needed to apply for rent moratorium last year? Having receipts is the easiest way to prove and show proof you've lived at your address and were paying your rent.
Oh, well, my landlord never gives me a receipt and I pay her in cash.
Oh, you should never pay in cash. You should write a check, get a money order, or use a cashier's check that you can purchase from your bank. If you have a checking account, writing a check is free. Money orders are very inexpensive and will only cost you a few dollars to purchase from the post office, a convenience store, or sometimes you can get them at the grocery store. Cashier's checks cost more than a money order, but you will at least have a document proving you paid your rent. My landlord can never prove I didn't pay my rent because I have documents that prove I did. I always get a receipt from her. And I also have my canceled check as proof. Your money order will have a stub, which shows the amount you paid, the date, and you will need to write the landlord's name or the rental company you paid your rent to in the designated section.
That's a good idea because a cashier's check will have all that information typed on a receipt um, for me at the bank.
Exactly, yes. And the bank will also have a record of the purchase. That's part of why it costs a bit more than to purchase a money order. All of these are backup proofs of receipts in addition to the receipt from the landlord. Keep them in your personal files to serve as documented proof that you've paid your rent. Renters 101, Wise, Wealthy, and Healthy.
So, in summary, you should always get a receipt. You should pay your rent with a check, money order, or cashier's check from your bank, not with cash. And make sure you understand your lease before signing and moving into a rental property. We are going to share some more tips with you in the next couple of slides. If you would like to take screenshots or pictures of these resources and this information, you may do so. You can take a picture with your phone or you can take a screenshot on your phone if you wish to do so.
Renter's responsibilities. A renter has both rights and responsibilities. So whether you rent a house, an apartment, a duplex, mobile home, or a cabin, you as a renter are responsible for paying your rent on time, for paying any late fees in case you could not pay on time, but hopefully you can, keeping the place clean and safe, not letting anyone damage the property, not breaking the law, disposing of your garbage and trash, and following your landlord's rules. For a complete brochure of your rights, you can visit Legal Aid of East Tennessee at www.laet.org. Because some renters' rights are determined by the county in which you live, you should make sure that you look for the county, for Sequatchie County on the brochure.
All right, so a question you may have about leases. Am I required to sign a lease to rent a place to live? The answer to that is no. However, a written lease protects you from being forced to move on short notice and assures the landlord of steady rent for a longer period. It is in your best interest to have a written lease agreement. A lease is really a win-win for both you, the tenant or leasee, and the leaser or the landlord. A lease is a legal document that allows you to know your expectations as a tenant.
We've already discussed Legal Aid of East Tennessee. They are a valuable resource at www.laet.org. And you have the phone number at 1-865-637-0484. And you can also find information on healthy homes for renters at the Tennessee Department of Health. And you can find them by typing www.tn.gov and look for healthy homes-renters. And Renters 101, Wise, Wealthy, and Healthy has been brought to you by Kimberly Davis, Family and Consumer Sciences Agent for Sequatchie County at UT Extension, and
Mandi Easterly, Health Educator for A Step Ahead Chattanooga, the Mountain and Valley regions. And for more information about A Step Ahead and the free resources we offer, you can visit our website or contact me at the information listed on your screen.
So join us next month, mid-month, when we will have Ella Kleiger from Green Spaces Chattanooga to talk to you about ways that you can save money on your energy and utility bills. And hopefully that will put some more money in your pocket. So thank you so much for joining myself and Mandi for today's Renters 101, Wise, Wealthy, and Healthy. We'll see you next month.
Well, Miss Kim, I'm hungry now. Would you mind after lunch to stop by the office with me where I pay my rent? I'm going to ask for a receipt for the money that I gave her this month for my rent, and also for receipts moving forward.
I think that's a great idea, Mandi. Sure, I'll stop by with you. And maybe she has records of past rent payments too that she can print or at least make copies for you. And it won't hurt to ask. It shouldn't be a problem. If she refuses to provide a rent receipt, you now know how you can cover yourself and prove you pay your rent on time. If she refuses, there may be some underlying reason. Rental property is a business, and any legitimate business would not have a problem providing a receipt. Thanks again for joining us.